Hey guys, welcome back to Shadow Empire. I'm Battle Mode Ben, and I just want to say sorry that it's taken so long to get a new episode of this out. There's a reason for this. One of the beta versions temporarily broke the game save. Vic did actually fix it very quickly, but I wasn't actually sure if I was going to carry on, and the reason being was the game has changed kind of significantly. However, despite the game changes, this it hasn't really, I don't think it's really affected this game in a big way. So most of the changes that have happened, the biggest changes really are in the way that the rail networks work, sealed roads, and there's some extra stuff in the management screens. Like we've got a leader screen here now, so we can sort of sort through all these different stats and skills that they've got a lot better. There is a lot of stuff that's changed. And there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that have changed as well, particularly with our AI and that kind of stuff. But I don't think it's going to affect our game. So I've had a few people say that they've been enjoying the series, so I'll continue it on, providing people are still enjoying it. And I've actually really enjoyed this game as well. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. I'm going to cut Morbihan Commune up here. Let's try and move that. We do need to start moving some of these troops back down to start resupplying them. I mean, this unit here is just no good, so let's get this guy back down. We do need to build a new HQ unit for the if we look at our order of battle and go to our infantry units, look, we're missing a HQ unit now. Actually these the guys that were attached are now registering as independents. So what we need to do is, if we go to our HQ, excuse me, we'll just open this, and we go to raise formation. Let's just see where we've got logistic points to. Yeah, I'm going to bang them out here. Look, we should be able to raise our HQ here. So we go to missing HQ and click on reform. Bosh, there we go. There's the first infantry, and it's given it a new color. So let's just, that kind of salmony color, I'm not keen. So let's change it to let's make them green. I can't remember what colour they were before, in all honesty, but green looks good. So, and I want to get these guys kind of close. We need to be getting replacements, and the closer we are to the SHQ, the better. So let's move these guys down here and bring them down here. I want to get these guys up, these replacements up quick. What else have we got? Yeah, these guys also need replacements. We've got one of those units there and one of those here. I'm going to move the third machine gun battalion, or brigade, sorry, up as well. Let's get these guys up, and we're going to strategic move them out as well. There's a good way to do this. First, we use the M key, hit, and then we move standard move, and then we hit S and S strategic move. So we can actually move our men a long way doing this. We move them onto the transport network, and then we use our trucks to move them. And this, oh, is that right? Yeah, this is the quickest way we can move these guys. We're gonna have to wait till next turn for those. We can move these ones though. There we go. And we're gonna get this brigade up here and engaging these marauders up on this side as quickly as possible. Now Morbihan are in a blackmail-y mood, so we are going to start bringing some men up to just kind of guard against that. Now, we've got 2 GR units, so let's bring these guys together. GR grade infantry. It's been a while since I played this game, and I've got some new tricks up my sleeve with regards to playing this, because the AI in this game is quite difficult, and I've lost a few games. I've not completely been destroyed, but I've had to give up a few because I've made some serious mistakes. Now, one of the main mistakes I've made is not building infrastructure, and then building too many things, and having a critical shortage of supplies, which has led to workers rioting and leaving and that kind of stuff, and all your troops starving. So, okay. That's about that, I think, for that turn. So let's roll the turn on. By the way, we have got quite a few of these fate points to spend. I'm interested to see what we've got. We don't need money. Political points might be useful, but I'm not going to waste them on just political points. I don't want chemical weapons yet. This increases relation with selected leader by 2 every turn. Oh, interesting. That's good. But I don't want to waste. I don't want to use that yet. I mean, if we had a really good leader that was low, that might be useful. But I think I'm going to leave it for now. We don't need any of these. Hopefully, we can get some better fate cards soon. Let's roll the turn on. Yeah, so I mean, since we've had this last update, I'm actually playing on version 1.0D. So this is very close to what the release version is going to be next week. And as of the time of recording, the game is going to be released next week in 7 days' time. So, okay, we lost 500 men there. Oh, they lost 500 and they lost 200 here too. You'll notice, by the way, that the game is now set so that you can watch the AI play. Okay, we killed 700 infantry. Excellent job. Decade of Revolution. We've discovered power plant. That's good. Dorothy Ladrium, who was the governor of Iceron, has laid down her responsibilities and retired. So we need to get a governor. We've got a new admin level's risen to 5. That's good. So this is a good fate. This is a good. These two cards are great, right? So let's have a look at those in a minute. Let's go straight in there and look at those two cards. So I think they're nation cards. No, they're zone cards. We got loads of zone cards. I should have looked at this last turn. So we've got 5 of these fate points to spend, and we've got loads of cards that are going to be really useful. Now, Boomtown, if you ever want to start your own zone, this is an essential card. Viewpoint is really good. This basically this places a new hex perk in the zone. Now, if I remember right, let's have a look at what that one does. Let's go to the stratagem. No, where are we? In help and stratagem encyclopedia. It's going to be zones. Fate. I think it's fate, isn't it? Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, it doesn't actually tell us what it gives us. Okay, never mind. Well, I remember it being really good. I think it increases happiness in the zone that you've got, that you put it in. Now, that might be really, really critical for us. If we could put it in Iceron, might be a good place. So that's one possible use. We've got these travelling teachers, which gives you a school level, which is good too. Eager industrialist is good because it gives you light industry for a selected zone. So this helps the your private sector. The fat merchant's also good. He puts a casino in the zone, which also helps your private sector. You want to help your private sector as much as possible. Okay, so Iceron's already got some light industry. Yeah, this is not giving us any industry points, unfortunately, but yeah, what to do with these points? We've got gladiators, so we can put an arena. I don't need these. We've got plenty of resources. We can decrease unrest. And this is a really good card, but it's expensive. This one increases worker and population loyalty and happiness, which is quite a good effect actually. But I mean, we're kind of doing okay on those fronts right now. So we got we got danger in Iceron. That's not good. That will cause it causes population happiness to go down. What have we got assets wise here? Oh, not a lot. This might be a good opportunity to put a casino, maybe. Casino might be useful. Could also. Oh, we've already got one here in Jura, so I think we might already have one in Richtersno too. Town customs schools. And, yeah, we've got a casino there. Let's put one in Iceron. That's a good card to play, I think. So let's play the fat merchant, and we'll put it in Iceron. Okay. So we got plus 800 credits investment into the economy. That's going to kickstart their economy big time. Traveling teachers is also good. But viewpoint, I think this might be the one to play. So let's play this one in Iceron too. Copy that. Okay, they're happy to receive the gift. Now, check this one out. Where is it? Let's see if we can find where that hex perks are. Mech Automaton. Oh, here it is. Viewpoint. Right, so just check this out. So it gives you a +1 zone loyalty per turn. So this is, I mean, it's really, this is going to help Iceron keep it in our good side for, you know, happy and loyal. Now we need to give them a governor, so let's go through our military, sorry, let's go through our decisions. I'm going to switch this to research now, more to research. We've found a hidden village in Richtersnow. Okay, so we can either force them into our town and get more people, or we can leave them alone in exchange for getting colonists. That's way better. And that's going to increase democracy, and we are in desperate need of democracy and meritocracy, so let's go for that. Morbihan Commune are blackmailing us, but I don't care. And yeah, we need a commander for the 1st Light Infantry Brigade. We also need a governor. That guy's going to be a better governor, in all honesty. So I'm gonna put Biff Etherlove as our commander, I think, even though he's not that suitable. So next turn, Iceron, we're going to have to put a governor in. Okay, we don't have very many political points, so I'm a little bit reluctant to do too much there. Let's carry on moving these guys up. And we can actually relieve these militiamen. Okay. Now those walkers don't require so much supply, so let's move them down here. We'll switch. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. We'll keep those guys on this side here, so they're actually getting a little bit more supply. Now, it might be worth building these roads a little bit further through the desert. Wow, it's costing a lot though. 120 industrial points. I think it's worth it. Let's do it. It's expensive, but it's worth it. We need to keep these guys supplied up this direction. Okay. We've also got these buggies, so let's move these. Oops. I just accidentally built a road. Never mind. I. Go back to inspection mode. And M. There we go. Okay, these militia have just been formed at Iceron by the looks of it, so we'll keep those guys there. They're going to be useful there. This HQ unit needs to move too. Let's move them up. Now, did these guys receive any replenishment? No, and that's because why? Interesting. I tell you what, I know why. I know why exactly. It's because we've just not got. We need to get them down to Richtersnow. I think that's why. So let's get these guys closer down to Richtersnow if we can. There we go. As for these troops, let's just get these into Morbihan. I'm gonna attach these guys to the 2nd here. There we go. So we've actually got a decent, strong unit there. These laser guys are really good. Okay. And now we need to think about the 4th. So let's move the 4th in this direction. We want to get these guys down here. Start taking some more territory over this direction. I'm not sure what to do with them. I might move them. Let's move them up this way, and we'll bring them up towards this battle. I mean, I don't know if we're going to really need them. We've probably got enough here to deal with these guys. We will need to start pushing this territory back here. This is Loza area, and we're at war with them, and we do need to do something about that. So, let's just move these guys down. Yeah, let's just start pushing this territory back. Oh, these guys are still attached to. They're attached to the 2nd, so I'm going to unattach those. We don't. There's no need for them to be attached there. We're just going to get all these guys up this direction. Probably going to need some more roads if we can afford them. Can't afford any more. Right, we've spent all our industrial points on roads. I mean, it's kind of risky to do that, but you know, we do need these industrial points elsewhere, but you're always going to need them elsewhere. So you know, it's just a bit of a tough decision you have to take sometimes. Yeah, let's get these guys down here and utilizing their high maneuverability. I'll move these. I'll bring these militia back up. Okay. How are we doing for time? 15 minutes. Okay. Let's. I think I'm going to roll the turn on. Also, I would like to start getting these guys resupplied too. So I'm going to move these ones down, down to Richter Snow as well to get them their replenishment, their troop replacements. Yeah, we can't really build anything else. I need to be really careful not to overspend in this game. You really need to make sure you've got a bit of a buffer of everything. So go to the next turn. Saxon domain. Okay, so yeah, I actually forgot to look. You'll have to bear with me, guys, because what happened was I actually recorded this episode twice because I recorded it and I didn't realise that I had my OBS settings weren't correct. So I'm forgetting now what I've what I've done and what I haven't, and what I've been talking about and what I haven't. But yeah, we need to have a look at Saxon. Okay, they attacked us to try and break out of this blockade, or this siege, I should say. We discovered some metal. That's good. In 6 turns, the Decade of Revolution will come into full force. Yeah, we're going to be with that epoch for a while, unfortunately. We gained joint struggle, which we were hoping for. We've discovered heavy siege infantry army, which I really like, by the way. They can be situationally quite useful. Admin level's gone up. Security outposts, spotter drones, and more of those walkers. All right. Now we've got some. Now we can start attacking these guys, I think. So I want to move this unit down and let's check our logistics points. So we don't have enough here yet. Let's move this HQ up. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, and we're going to move these guys up to. Yeah, the green guys were going back. That's right. I was moving the first back down to go and get resupplied, wasn't I? If I remember right. So let's check our logistics points. Yeah, we can move these back down now. Okay, look. So these guys are starting to receive their replacements. Third HQ wants to move up. These militia can. Oh, they're in supply now. So let's move those guys there. I reckon we can probably do these guys some damage now. The odds still aren't that great, but I'll take them. Right, but let's first go and I want to leave those guys there. They're doing a good job. Let's move these guys down to Richter Snow to. Hold on. It's those guys I want to move. Can't move them any further. Yeah, they all need to stay there. Let's move these tanks up. Might need them. I honestly think that we can probably do a fair amount of damage now to. Why is that not doing so much? Oh, we're in defensive. That's why. Yeah, let's take that. Let's get rid of that posture. 3rd Infantry. So if we go to unit admin and we'll just remove that defense posture, we don't need that. That defense posture is great, it's really, really powerful, but it does severely affect your ability to attack. So see, we've got some. Oh no, we've got no overstacking. Good. Okay, 3.2 to 1. They've got a lot of men and they're very, very highly entrenched. So this might hurt us. Yeah, I don't like losing people in this game. It's really damaging. You don't want to lose too many men. So I might just leave it. I'm going to do a Tortuga power here, and I'm going to leave it, and I'm gonna wait. I think I'll wait. What else can we do this turn? Right. Oh wow, these guys are well out of supply, so yeah, I'm going to bring them back. I'm going to bring them bring these guys back into supply as much as I can now. Just perhaps push these borders down just a bit, and then yeah, I mean we've got several regimes all bumping into one another here. Look, that was Bloodshire, which we've pretty much defeated, I think. Oh, that's Omnicron. Yeah, it's just a minor regime that we pretty much defeated before. Might try and take some of this territory just with these GR machine gun units. Do I want to move these down now as well? I know what I can do. I have an idea. So look, we've just transferred some of those over. They got 6. Can we just transfer any more? Is that possible? Oh yeah, right. Zero gun. I don't think it will. Okay. It won't let us move them all, I don't think. Okay. No, it didn't. It's not going to let us. I was hoping to be able to transfer some of these over and then just move one troop back to get the reinforcements, but I don't think I can do that. So let's remove this traffic light now too. I don't think I need this, or at least drop it a little bit. Yeah, we're getting plenty of logistics over this side. Yeah, maybe just move them back. There we go. I might just move one back. Morbihan are very likely to try and attack us soon, so I do need to be a little bit careful of that. We shouldn't leave these guys too undefended. Yeah, I'll just move these guys here. What else have we got? I think everything here is moved now. Yep. So we've got some money and we need to consider how we're going to spend it. What can we build in Richter Snow? Bureaucratic officers too might be useful. Now we've got some more energy. Oh, we can also build a university we've not built yet. Let's go with university and raise that level up a little bit. The quality of life level. Sorry, this is what I'm looking at. Here we go. So yeah, we need the education scores down. So let's build the university, build that up. Try and get this. The quality of life is going to go down because we're a minor city. So we need to really raise this as high as possible before we take too much more land. It is good to try and take as much territory as you can, but you do have to balance it out with your own development. I think I'm gonna move these guys over here and just take some more territory while we're starving these chaps out here. I think we're about done. Oh, okay. We've got these to move. I'm gonna try and get these guys resupplied. Yeah, let's get these guys resupplied and troops replenished. What were these GI Mark IVs? Auto rifles and padded. And these ones are carbines. Okay, I see. I see what I've done there. Yeah. So I think let's see what they're missing. Yeah, it's GIs they're missing. I mean, we can actually upgrade them if we want. There we go. You can manually upgrade these troops as and when you need to. So we're actually upgrading them to having the assault rifles, which is what we want rather than the carbines. I'll try and remember to do that each turn. Obviously it's going to start taking these. It does cost you money, but you want. I mean, generally speaking, you want the latest units that you can get. You know, the latest weaponry, all that good stuff, because you don't want to be fighting opponents that are vastly technologically superior to you. I've done that and it's really hard. It's very, very difficult. Okay. Oh, also we did actually get the ability now to raise siege. Where are we? Let's have a look. So we can build siege brigades. Now, siege infantry brigades, they contain artillery, and they are situationally useful. Now, there's a discussion going on the forums about whether these mixed brigades are as effective as using, let's say a light infantry brigade with just a couple of artillery attached to them. And I think situationally they are useful. Bear in mind, let's say that you were fighting in very heavy terrain, like these mountains or some forest or something, where mobile troop, where tanks are useless, and you might be facing an enemy that are vastly superior with regards to their armor, which is a situation that happened with me. You might well find that the only thing that you can get them with really is artillery. So these siege infantry artillery are very, very useful because, these siege infantry brigades are very useful because they've got artillery attacks. So you engage with your artillery as much as anything else when you're doing your direct attacks, and then you can also add auxiliary regiments, or in this case it will be battalions. You'll be able to add extra battalions onto these to gain the benefit of their OHQ bonuses too. So it's they are well worth it in certain situations. Okay, let's just have a look at our decisions we've got to go through. Economic Council. I'm going to drop the Secret Service down a bit. We don't need that quite so much. Might bring up the Foreign Affairs Council just a touch. Applied Science we can leave. Economic Council now we can drop a touch, and we'll bring the Military Council up a little. Okay, that's going to cause a whole lot of chaos, but there we go. Wow, look. Alexander Kirkland dropped 13 points. See if we can get a better leader than this. Nope. We need to raise, I think it's either democracy or meritocracy.
Copy that.
We need to raise that up quickly. So, Chairman of Bloodshire has contacted us that his raiders are ready and willing to invade us. 500 credits they want. No.
Roger that.
Right, these guys. If it depends on if these are raiders I'm thinking of. Which one's Bloodshire again? Is it this one? That's Kirkwall. That's Bloodshire there. These raiders are really, really strong now, by the way. They are, like, watch them. If they are the raiders I'm thinking of, they're going to come howling out the wastes like those crazy subway punks from Mad Max. And, yeah, we might actually have to bring this mobile infantry back down to defend against them. But I'm not giving them 500 credits. They can get bent. I'm not giving them anything. Let's go on to the next turn. I'm going to end the episode actually shortly, so we'll just roll the turn on and just see what happens here. I still forgot to look at Saxon actually. We do need to. We can have a look at them now. So this is the new. There's a major regime that's taken this area here. So we should look at that shortly because they're going to be another rival of ours. Morbihan are moving. Yeah, I fully expect those raiders to attack this turn. Yeah, these guys are trying to break out and they're not having much luck by the looks of it. Okay, we discovered RPG. And we've got a tank model now. Heavy siege infantry, excellent. Heavy siege infantry are like the siege infantry we were just looking at with the artillery pieces, but they've got twice as many artillery. So, very, very heavy. Okay. Yeah, look, these are these raiders. Oh no, that's Omnicron. Yeah, that is Bloodshire. So yeah, they're at war with us now. So let's just see what we've got. Ah, look, we've got militia buggies. Generally speaking, they're built with low technology, so they've got 40 soft defense. I mean, yeah, they're better than they're better than the general crap that they usually throw at us. Let's upgrade our units here. I just want to get, providing we've got the logistics, I'd like to upgrade those all to GI4s. There we go, look. We've got a few GI3s, I'm not too fussed about those.
Copy that.
Yeah, those are all GI4s, and they're fully, oh, they're not quite full. What are we missing? What are we missing? Unit secretary is 45. So we're missing infantry. We need 5 more infantry. So let's get them back. I'll move those back and try and get them resupplied. I think just with these one. These guys are not quite full yet. So look at their unit admin, 80%. So let's just build a few more of these GIs if we can. Can't build many. There we go. So we just got some more infantry that we can send in to replace these losses. I say they're losses. They weren't actually losses. I think I built them under strength if I remember right. Okay, so we need to bring these guys down to Richter Snow. Just so that we can get those guys back on the go. Are these all replaced yet? No. Why are these not taking on units? I want to know. Let's go say unit admin. Unit integrity 40. So we're allowing all types of units. Yeah, it's the SHQ is obviously not. Oh, we just need to hold on. Go to the SHQ at Richter Snow. There we are. Go to unit admin and let's replenishment. We need to give them more, allow more trucks to be used for replenishment. I think that's what we need to do there. Okay. These guys are all right for the time being. What do I want to do here? Okay, what I want to do is move these regular troops up. These irregulars won't stand up against a dedicated attack by regulars, so I might just carry on taking some of this territory with these buggies. Yeah, I'll carry on bringing these guys back down to Richter Snow, I think, so that we can get them replenished. There we go. I've started doing this rather than relying on the SHQ sending, using the logistics to send troops out to them. I've actually started. Sometimes it's just easier to get them back because there's the SHQ has got it's got loads of stuff to do with regards to organising all your zones and all the replacements in to all the different OHQs you've got. Sometimes it's just quicker to move your units back to get replenished manually. So yeah, I'm hoping that these guys get replenished next turn. I'm going to leave some of these industrial points, bearing in mind that we're actually using some now building this university. So okay, I've gone over a little bit, so I think we're going to call it an episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and let me know if you're interested in seeing this series continue, because I realise it's been a little while since I've recorded an episode. I know that some people really did want me to finish it, and it seems a shame to start a series and not finish it off. I'm actually really enjoying this game, this particular game. It's really been great fun. It's kind of nice to play on a map where I mean, some of the resources that we've got are relatively abundant. Oh, I'm just going to build some ammunition while we're at it. Yeah, we've actually got abundant metals on this world, so that's quite nice. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you're still enjoying it, let me know. Oh, by the way, this is here's this other regime, Sachsen. So they're in a similar state to us. Look, they've got around about the same amount of people. They're in the same kind of level of civilization. They're starting to build artillery, look, so they've gone down a little bit of a different path to us. And they've got a fair few units too. They look on an equivalent kind of size to us with regards to the amount of development and their units they got. They don't have as much territory as us though. They've not been quite as aggressive. Yeah, I digress. So let me know what you think about the series in the comments below. I'd really appreciate hearing your feedback. And if you want me to carry on with the series, please let me know, and give me some feedback about that too. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Take care.